So I felt like since I did a video on a musk fragrance yesterday, a new one from Juliet Has a Gun, Musk Invisible. If you haven't caught that review, please tune in to catch that. It would be a great idea to do a video on some inexpensive musk fragrances. So some of these fragrances were recently featured in my haul video. They're really inexpensive ones, but I'm going to go ahead and combine various others and let you know about these musk fragrances that are all under $50. All of them are, not all of them, some of them are unisex targeted, but the majority of them are male targeted. But I feel like they're all pretty unisex for anyone to wear, although some lean a little more masculine. I'll tell you all about them, and I'll also give you prices. So if you want to find out about my inexpensive musk fragrances that are under $50, then please stay tuned. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. That's right, musk fragrances are some of my favorite fragrances, and musk fragrances can go skanky or skin scenty, and so it depends on what your mood is like. And some of these, well, actually I should say all of them are not skanky. Some of them smell like they could be skanky, but they don't act skanky. So like some of them smell like they're authentic musks. So I'll tell you all about these 8 different musk fragrances. But before we do that, if this is your first time tuning into my channel and you still haven't subscribed to my channel, please do click the subscribe button below and also click the bell so you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. So I talk a lot about musk fragrances, and I think musk fragrances generally tend to be stuff that I wear for myself. Some of them can get really loud, but the majority of the musk fragrances are mostly closer to the skin, and someone has to get close to you to smell you, smell your fragrance. And of course, that was the deal with this fragrance that I reviewed yesterday, Musk Invisible. This one is a powdery musk, focusing on cotton blossom, and on me it was very powdery, like baby powder. So if that one sounds great to you, you should definitely go check that video out. But all the fragrances here today are under $50, and I'm going to start out with my favorite. And I think it's a tie between this other favorite. So these two are my favorites that I would love to talk to you about. It's KIEHL'S Original Musk, which sells for $44 as a 50 ml bottle. So if you think about it, 100 ml juice would cost you $88. So since they only sell a 50 ml for $44, that's what the price would be. And then there's the 100 ml bottle of the Body Shop White Musk for Men, which is $28. So these two generally are my favorites, and I think this one's actually beating it out a little bit, because I've always mentioned that this smells like an authentic animalic musk. But somebody was commenting the other day and they said it's not really animalic. Well, I don't think it's animalic either. But to me, it smells like real animalic deer musk. It doesn't act animalic, just kind of hints at the animalic qualities of the deer musk. So KIEHL'S Original Musk is $44 for a 50 ml, and it features the notes of musk, Ylang-Ylang, orange blossom, tonka beans, lily of the valley. I'm sorry, not lily of the valley, but lily, neroli, patchouli, rose, and bergamot. So in the end, to me, it smells like real authentic deer musk, but they're using synthetic notes. In the end, they're using notes that are not necessarily all synthetic, but I think the musk they use in here is definitely synthetic. But for me, it really does smell like authentic deer musk. Really, really sexy stuff. And this one actually, as far as performance goes, it is a skin scent. It does have some loudness to it. It's definitely much louder than this, but in the end, it's still a skin scent, and I feel like it's a great all year round fragrance and fantastic fragrance. And for the value, under $50 for a 50 ml, it smells great, works great, and I love that. When I don't want something fresh, I just want something kind of cozy, I go with something like that. And with the Body Shop White Musk for Men, again, I've never tested out the women's version of this, but I know women that wear the men's version. I feel like it's very unisex, even though it's targeted to men. Women can totally pull it off. This one actually garners me compliments, which is interesting, because it has somewhat of a projection, but it is a softer projection. And this one, I hear from a lot of you that it might be a little weak which I agree, it is weak. When you first spray it, it's quite powerful, but it doesn't last much long. So I could pretend that this is something like 4711, a little stronger than that. But it is a great after shower fragrance. But with this one, it's musk, sandalwood, tonka, lavender, vetiver, jasmine, geranium. So it's very aromatic, and it's a soft experience. This one doesn't smell like the original musk whatsoever. To me, this smells, like I said, authentic deer musk, but it's not animalic. This one to me just smells like white musk, like a really clean white musk. So as I was saying, you can either go skanky or you can go skin scenty. It's definitely a skin scent here. It's a clean scent here. And if you like something clean, I think this is perfect. And since it's so cheap, it is suggested retail 28 bucks. But since it's so cheap, and it does go on sale sometimes under 20 bucks, you can get a couple bottles, leave one at home, leave one at work. This is non-offensive. People around you would like you. As I said, I get compliments with this one. But when I get the compliments with this one, and it's before the pandemic, obviously, people would compliment me recently after I've sprayed the fragrance, because it doesn't have major longevity, of course. So the compliments come in much recently after I had sprayed it. So it's a great scent. I love it. Is there an alternative for this one? There might be something that might be close to it, but there's nothing really alternative for it. If you want to extend the life of this, you can spray something like Eccentric Molecules Molecule 1 or Molecule 2. So in the end, you spray the Eccentric Molecules Molecule 1 or Molecule 2 first, and then spray this on top of it. It's not going to make the projection much louder. It's not going to make the performance. It is going to make the performance much longer, not by a lot, but I think it's going to make the performance of the fragrance, as in the longevity, probably 1 or 2 hours longer, which actually is perfect because it is a weak fragrance. But I feel like it does extend the life, and that's great. But as far as the loudness goes, it's not going to make it much louder. It's going to be pretty much the same. But then again, you will experience the loudness of Eccentric Molecules Molecule 1 or Molecule 2. In the end, it also might change the smell a little bit, not too much. Like, both of them are going woody for me, both Molecule 1 and Molecule 2. And then also Molecule 1 goes, Molecule 2 goes a little ambery as well. So you have to try and get some samples and test it out and see which works better when you're layering it. So I think that's my advice if you want to extend the life of this and make it a little stronger, not overwhelmingly stronger. So anyway, the Body Shop White Musk for Men. I feel like it's a fantastic scent. It's unisex enough for women to wear. It is called for men. And I've never tested the women's version again. I don't know much about it, but I feel like the men's version is pretty unisex. So this next one is a unisex offering once again, and it is from a house called ALYSSA Ashley, and it's just called Musk. It's unisex, even though it has ALYSSA Ashley's name on it. Obviously, as you can see here, it's got both symbols. And for me, this one actually somewhat goes into this direction, and also goes somewhat into this direction as well. And get this, the price point for this one is, for this size 100 ml bottle, it's about 20 bucks, $19 is what I saw last. And I really, really love this. I'm finally have it in my collection. I've always noticed it in Europe, especially in Spain when I traveled, or Italy. I saw them in stores at almost like a discount corner where they have all these ALYSSA Ashley fragrances, and I'd always go to this one and spray it and really enjoy it. And I really like it because not only does it have qualities of white musk, it also has qualities of like authentic deer musk. Again, I don't think it's deer musk. I don't think it's authentic deer musk, but I like that quality where it's combining the clean skin scent and then also kind of like skanky-ness of the original pure deer musk. Again, it's all synthetic. It's sexy. It's nice. It's a really, really great scent you can wear day in and day out. It's not overly loud, but it does have some loudness upon initial spray, but it's mostly a skin scent. It's a very, very sexy skin scent. But this one features musk, tonka, iris, ylang-ylang, jasmine, bergamot, oakmoss, geranium, and rose. And when I'm reading these notes to you, you're going to start noticing that some of the notes kind of like overlap, like especially the first three fragrances. Tonka bean came up quite a bit. Of course, musk came up. And some of the orange blossom and Ylang-Ylang and Neroli type notes came up as well. But in the end, I think it's a great, great deal. If you're on a budget and you want something sexy but more of a skin scent, I highly recommend this one. And don't if you're a man, don't let the name turn you off ALYSSA Ashley. It's a unisex fragrance, and I totally think it's a total unisex fragrance. And as I said, I feel like it's a little bit of a cross between original musk from KIEHL'S and a little bit of white musk for men from the Body Shop. So if you've worn both of those and you're both, and if you're a man, I think you should definitely have no problem wearing this one. So check it out. Again, price point 100 ml for $20, $19. I think it's a great price for a musk. And another one that I want to talk to you about, and this one actually I recently picked up as well. It's from a house, well, it's a thing, there's a technicality. It used to be from a house called HOUBIGANT. Then I think Dana, a corporation called Dana, is actually releasing this. And this is called Monsieur Musk, $15, and this is the 2-ounce bottle, but the 4-ounce bottle currently I saw online for $15. And when I bought this, I was anticipating a spray bottle, but I kind of got conned with the advertisement or the product page, and I ended up getting a not a spray bottle, which I didn't really do anything about, because they had advertised a spray bottle, and it was a much more higher price point. It was like almost $50 for this as a spray bottle versus you know, the 15 bottle price point I just quoted you. So I should have you know, reported it, but I didn't. I just didn't have time. But what this one reminds me of is Bruno Acampora's musk. Really does remind me of that musk. So if you are a fan of that, and you've been wanting a less expensive alternative, this might be a less expensive alternative. It's been around for quite some time, and this one, since it is in a you know, like a splash bottle like this, you can actually decant it and put it into a spray bottle. But I love the bottle, as you can see. It says musk, and again, it used to be part of HOUBIGANT, and according to my research, HOUBIGANT had the spray version, and now that it's under Dana and as a company, it's the splash bottle. I don't get what they've done that, why they've done that. But with this one, it's a spicy musk. It's a really spicy musk, and I feel like this one kind of goes towards the smell of Jovan's musk, which we're going to get to. So this one features musk, spices, and tobacco. So tobacco, if you like the idea of tobacco and fragrances, and stay tuned for a tobacco video tomorrow for my top 20 on Saturday. But I can smell the tobacco in here. It is definitely spicy. It's definitely leaning masculine, definitely for men. But then again, as I said, it reminds me of Bruno Acampora's musk, and that is a unisex targeted fragrance. So if you like it on the masculine side, ladies, you might check this one out as well. And again, the price point is great. $15 for a 4-ounce splash bottle, I feel like is a great price. And if you like I said, musky fragrances that are on the spicy side, definitely check out Monsieur Musk from, I guess, HOUBIGANT or Dana, whoever the corporation is. So that is Monsieur Musk. I recommend it, especially if you like it musky, and especially if you like you know, an alternative to the Bruno Accampora musk. Again, it's not identical, but it's an alternative to that fragrance that is also very pricey. Okay, so the next 4 fragrances are going to be from the house of Jovan, and we're going to go right to the men's version of Jovan musk, which has been a staple forever. My dad wore this, my uncle wore this. I used to steal sprays from them. It wasn't a different bottle, obviously. It was more of a bottle like the Monsieur Musk in here, but a larger bottle, a clear bottle. But in the end, this one, once again, is a very spicy musk. So does it smell a little dated? Let me spray it on the card. I want to tell you. But I don't think it smells dated. It just smells very spicy to me. Spicy and aromatic. And this, to me, under all the spices, I feel like there is a musk. And of course, it's going to dry down to that musk after all the spicy and aromatic and floral notes burn off. But for a 3-ounce bottle, a little over a 3-ounce bottle, it's $9. It is so freaking inexpensive. But it doesn't smell like the KIEHL'S musk. It doesn't smell like the Body Shop musk. It's a unique concoction on its own, I feel like. But a good one. I feel like this is definitely a historic fragrance that people need to know about, that are like exploring fragrances, especially at the price point. It's less than a decant of like a fragrance, and you get like so much juice with it. But you have musk, spices, carnation, lavender, woods, amber, black pepper, lime, mint, and lemon. Great scent. I think it's a dumb reach kind of a fragrance. If you like the idea of all those spices and floral and woods and, you know, the musk, this is the kind of fragrance you would wear. And I feel like this is a great scent to wear fall. It's just reeks fall to me, with just the, you know, the enough of the notes that I read to you and how they work. I feel like it's perfect for fall. Anyway, that's Jovan Musk. Again, it's a historic fragrance for men, and I feel like it's been popular forever. And for the $9 price point, if you're exploring musks, you definitely have to check out Jovan Musk for Men. One thing I do want to mention that the last two fragrances, Monsieur Musk and Jovan Musk for Men, might smell a little tired for younger noses. If you're into the idea of those department store fragrances that are sold at Macy's and places like that, very mass fragrances, these might smell a little different to you, a little mature. But if you're open, if your palate has opened up to fragrances like this, I feel like they're great. You can totally wear them. And if you are, you know, going to work and things like that, these might be a little strong, but you know, control your sprays. One spray, maybe two sprays, I think it should be fine. All right, the next one I'm going to talk to you about is Jovan White Musk for Men. And this is where I was going to do a kind of a comparison of White Musk for Men from Jovan to White Musk for Men from The Body Shop. They're nothing alike. I guess the idea is there, the musk, the white musk is there, but they go in different directions. This White Musk for Men, I'm going to spray this one again as well because I've got all the other fragrances that I've spoken to you about earlier on me. This one goes into a fruity direction, even though I feel like when you strip away the fruits and some of the distinct notes that are in this fragrance, you might end up with something close to the Jovan White, the Body Shop's White Musk. But this goes in a different direction, totally different. For me, it's green apples and mint together. It's a great combo. The mint is not toothpastey. It's also not very strong. Green apple stands out. Citruses stand out. There is a little bit of a melony quality with cantaloupes in here. There's some spices of cloves and aromatic notes of clary, sage, and geranium. I feel like this is good. It's more smelling like a shampoo-y kind of like a body product kind of a smell rather than like really smelling like a great musk. I don't know if you've bought any, you know, shampoos, body washes at the, you know, at like supermarkets and places like that where they have all these flavors and scents in there. It kind of reminds me of something like that. So in the end, I like it. I don't love it as much as the Body Shop White Musk. I guess the fruitiness is throwing me off a little bit with this one. Again, I bought this and I recently featured it in my haul video, but it's $9 for about, it's like a 3.1 fluid ounce bottle, so it's a pretty large bottle. It's a dumb reach fragrance when you're in the mood for a something fruity, aromatic, citrusy fragrance with musk. This is the kind of fragrance you would reach for. So I guess I should say that Jovan White Musk is decent. The next two fragrances from Jovan that I'm going to talk to you about are not so decent for me. And those two are, these were all blind buys. Of course, Jovan's original Musk for Men was not a blind buy because I had already smelled that in the past. But White Musk was, and then now the Black Musk I'm going to talk to you about, and also Tropical Musk. Those were all blind buys, and they're all about the same price currently. But Black Musk to me is about $8 for a 3.1 ounce bottle. This is it. To me, it smells like a musky Drakkar Noir. That's what I get with this one. I feel like there's musk and aromatic notes, perhaps geranium, perhaps lavender, maybe a little bit of Oakmoss. That's what I get with this one. It's a darker musk. It also smells like once again, like a body wash, men's body wash, like that you would buy at the supermarket in the, you know, the body wash or shampoo section. So in the end, it's not very quality for me. I don't know why, but I guess if you like that sort of thing, it's fine. It's not a bad fragrance, but that's just reminding me of a low quality body wash that I would buy from a supermarket that has, you know, interesting fragrances and smells in it. So do I recommend Black Musk? It's $8 for this price. If you like the idea of something that smells like a you know, Dracar Noir, fougere like musky fragrance, then I would, I guess. It's $8. It's not going to break the bank. In the end, if you don't end up liking it, it could be a car freshener or a bathroom freshener or something. So that's Black Musk. Last but not least, it's a tropical musk. I do want to say Black Musk to me is more on the masculine side. White Musk to me is definitely unisex. With the fruitiness, I think it's totally unisex. Now finally, Tropical Musk, I feel like once again it's unisex, whereas Black Musk was leaning masculine to me. So this is the weirdest fragrance to me. It's an odd one. So it's about $10. This was a little pricier than the other musks from Jovan, and it's totally unisex, and it smells like a creamy musk with fruits and medicine or something. There's something candied fruity in here, and it's tonka beans, lots of it. So if you like the idea of tonka beans, maybe this one might do it for you, but to me it doesn't act tropical. Just because they have pineapple in there, does that mean they're going to just automatically say it's a tropical musk? But to me it asks like a, you know, fruity, candy, hard candies, medicinal kind of a musk. Very interesting scent. I don't hate it. In fact, I should have probably put this one as a more favorite of mine than the Black Musk. There is something more interesting happening with the Tropical Musk, but it's not like ultra quality. I was a little saddened when I got these for these prices, and I can see why they're so cheap, because they are not that quality. It just doesn't have the quality of something like the Amber that I bought from Jovan 4 years ago, and also their Oud. Those I think are now discontinued, but those had great quality for the price point, but they were never this low in price. They were around $20, $15, $20, again, like double the price of these, but they had better quality. This one I think is fine. My least favorite is this one. Black Musk just smells like really inexpensive, cheap body wash products for men. I don't get much muskiness from it, but I guess it's there. It just smells like a fougere body wash for men. This one, I guess it's okay. So this is Tropical Musk. If you like fruity fragrances, you might check this one out, especially if you like tonka beans. So those are my thoughts on these inexpensive musks. I highly recommend KIEHL'S Musk, KIEHL'S Original Musk. I highly recommend the Body Shop White Musk for Men. And I also highly recommend ALYSSA Ashley's Musk. Totally recommend it. And again, ALYSSA Ashley's Musk to me reminds me of a combination of Original Musk from KIEHL'S and then also the Body Shop White Musk for Men. Now, I do recommend Monsieur Musk, but keep in mind it smells tired a little bit. It does smell a little like it's an older fragrance, a little mature fragrance, but I like that about it. I do recommend this one. And then of course the Original Musk for Men from Jovan. It's a classic. You can't go wrong with it. Does it live up to the way it was back in the day? No, I think it's been reformulated. It's a little more modernized. I don't highly recommend this one, but I recommend it in a way that if you like it fruity, green apple-y, minty, then I do. But the others, use caution and see if you like the idea. The least of my favorites, of course, again, it's Black Musk. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about these musk fragrances. I guess first I should ask you, do you like musk in fragrances? And if any of these ones you own right now currently, let me know. Put a comment down so that I can find out. Of course, some of the fragrances are much better value than others. I feel like KIEHL'S is the least value because it is a 50 ml bottle after all. It is also $44. They do occasionally go on sale at various department stores, so check those out. But the rest of them are fairly inexpensive. And for me, right now, this one is the best value. 20 bucks. It was actually 19 bucks for 100 ml. No, like it's not on sale. It's just at the discounters. And I'm giving you that option as the best value because it smells so quality and it's also very inexpensive. Anyway, guys, Thanks so much for watching today's video. If you have any questions or comments, please do list below. Let me know if you have any other inexpensive musks that you wear that I would love to find out about. I'm always going to look for more musks. It's one of my favorite notes. I love it. There's the coziness about musks that I really, really love, and I love cozy fragrances to begin with. Thanks so much for watching. Please like this video. Please share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.